Hello and welcome to Game Soup. This is Joe.
This is Ed.
And this is Game Soup Classic Analysis. This is a new series. This is the second episode in it. And our focus is on off-the-cuff analysis of classic video games. We're starting off with a bunch of old Nintendo games. And the primary focus is just to learn as much as we can from these old games. We think there's a lot to be learned from here about what to do right and what's wrong about things that have been done right and wrong in the past in video games. I said I wasn't going to bumble over the intro.
All right. So
anyway, this is Rockin' Cats.
We're looking at game design. Oh my god. Okay. So you said I would remember this game. I might barely remember it. Also, it's interesting that it's made by Atlas because they're big right now. Not right now, but they're big.
So did you see that money bag up there?
I did.
I want to show you something. Jump and then press down and attack.
What? Oh my god.
So this game has very unique control, which is one of the main reasons I wanted to play it.
Oh, look at that! You can do it straight from a jump. You don't even have to come back and down and land. You can just boop. It reminds me of the rocket launcher shot from Doom Deathmatch. Where's that? Quake?
I was gonna say more like the DuckTales a little bit.
Yeah. But
you gotta watch out for like solid objects because you can bounce off of everything with your.
Yeah, you really can.
With your
that's really
punch
cool.
glove. It's a very unique control scheme.
That's awesome.
There's
oh, and you can
pretty much no other game that I've ever played that has control like this. Like, go over to this lamppost over here. Or this lamppost.
Oh, no. Wait,
these guys jump on you.
Why
you gotta jump, I think, to get them off you. Okay, so what you want to do here...
Oh, that's cool.
...is you want to... Okay.
Oh.
You see that lamppost? Punch that lamppost. Oh, maybe you can't do it to that. Oh, you can't. Oh, yeah, you can.
Oh,
okay.
my God. Okay, yeah. So...
Now start, move the D-pad around. Maybe you have to press jump. I'm not sure.
The controls are a little bit hard to get used to, but I really want to know...
There you go.
Oh my gosh.
You spin around and you hurt enemies while you're doing this.
Oh, cool. This is really cool. Whoa. Alright, so these guys keep respawning, which is really troublesome because I'm trying to figure this out. But, what do you do? Is it... Oh, it's B. I think it's just B. Yeah, you just hit B again to... Okay.
Root beer. The ad for root beer attack, dude.
Is this based on an existing franchise?
No. It's just this Rockin' Cats for NES.
This is a brand new thing.
You would think it would be like a cartoon series or something.
It would
be a really cool cartoon series.
So already
about cats and evil dogs.
Yeah. All right. So if you watched our last episode on ninjas, you'll notice that the color palettes are much nicer here in terms of variability a little bit. Like there's a lot of blues here, you know.
Yeah,
we didn't see that much blue before.
In the background, the blues are dark, and your character is a light, like a cyan kind of blue color. Oh, you get killed.
Yeah. So you would never doubt for a second what part of this game was in the background and which was in the foreground. Especially because, you know what I just noticed is that the ground that you walk on, it's sort of, the perspective's a little bit different. It's not straight platforming, you're not looking at it from a side-on view, which it looks sort of like a beat-em-up.
Yeah, it looks a little more three-dimensional this way.
Yeah.
I think this is a cool style.
Which I think can be an improvement. You know, I think Ninja Gaiden is good. It has really tight gameplay and platforming, but I like this style a lot too. Root beer.
Yeah, this has a realistic kind of style.
Which is funny because...
I mean, not realistic. The cart is realistic in that the way that the platform is set up.
Yeah, a little bit more perspective here. And there's some nice shadows going on here too. So yeah, I like it. I mean, I'm not qualified to talk about graphics and
hang on,
art.
I want to try something. After you get this guy off your back, let me try something real quick.
Yeah, go ahead.
I think if you do this and go up to the root beer can... Oh, these guys are really annoying.
You just stick out your hand. Oh.
It didn't work. I think you can grab that root beer can.
Really?
If these guys weren't in my way.
Oh.
I think I could have grabbed that root beer can and thrown it. I think that's how that works. You can also grab
bullets. Can you catch bullets?
I don't think so. No. I might be able to catch these though. Yeah, there you go. And then you can throw it at enemies. That's what I wanted to show you. Anyway,
that's pretty cool.
You can go back.
That is really cool.
So now, it's
interesting.
It's a very unique control scheme, and there's a lot you can do with it, and it's very smooth the way it controls. So if anybody's out there and you want to develop a really cool platformer, and you could just copy the control scheme of this. Nobody remembers this game, so you could pretty much just play through this, and you'll have a pretty good idea of a fun.
But there is one thing I wanted to point out here. Notice, we were talking about this three-dimensional perspective here. You don't really have any sort of orientation as far as where the boundaries are on this pit. It makes it really hard to tell where the hitbox is. Because if you did that, you don't really have an exact idea of where the landing is. You're not sure if you made this.
Yeah,
that was weird.
Yeah, that was a little bit close. I think it looks forgiving.
Yeah, it does look forgiving, but that's definitely one of the potential problems, I guess.
And whenever something like, especially something visual like that, that's a little bit tough to discern visually what's going on. Whenever you have something like that in a game design, usually you want to err more on the side of being nice to the player.
Yeah, absolutely.
You want to give the player the benefit. You want to make the hitbox of the player himself a little bit smaller, and maybe the hitbox of the enemies a little bit larger if you're shooting at them, or just like a normal size if they can hurt you if you touch them.
Yeah, I think there's a lot behind the scenes that the player should never notice, but should just be there.
And power-ups,
making the game feel better.
Power-ups should have a big hitbox, and you'll see this in a lot of games. The power-ups will actually track towards the player when you get close to them a lot of the time.
Wow. So I really like this. I like the control scheme a lot.
So that's a one-up right there.
Takes a little
bit.
bit.
You can figure out how to like fling yourself over there.
There you go.
Yeah.
Takes a little bit to get used to, and this is a plain screen.
So this is the first boss, I think, if I remember right.
Oh my gosh. Okay. So this whole game is based around punching things. Or maybe just this level, I don't know.
The whole game's pretty much just about punching things and grabbing with. It's basically like a hand.
Oh, can I grab these? Yes.
Yeah.
That's what I was trying to do.
For 2 buttons.
Oh my gosh.
For an A and a B button.
Not bad.
You can do a lot with the controls. So.
Oh god, I'm gonna die. I'm really. Stop!
And very charming graphics to be killed by. Yeah, this is really kind of a cheap boss.
Yeah, it is. He just
he wrecked you, huh?
He just runs to wherever you're running to, and he just gets in your face.
Well, anyway, you got anything else to say about Rockin' Cats?
No, I like it. It's interesting. As far as the Rockin' theme goes, I don't really see that.
Well, there is actually a rock. You'll see more of the rock theme as the game goes on. Like there's some Rockin' music, and the enemies, if I remember right, they're a jazz band.
Oh, I see. Okay, so it's got that musical theme too.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like one of the bosses is like a dog jazz band.
Well, of course. What else would you expect?
Or maybe they were a heavy metal band. I can't remember. Well, let's go on to the next game. So we're playing Rockin' Ball. Rock and Ball.
Our second game this is the Rock series, by the way. I don't know if you mentioned that before.
Yeah, we didn't mention it, but the theme is games with rock in the title.
All right. So far, so good.
So
this looks like another music-themed game.
Oh, this is a multiplayer game.
Whoa.
You want to play multiplayer?
Is pinball multiplayer?
You just probably take turns.
Okay, sure. Yeah, go for it.
And
we don't have our second controller set up. Just do it. Just do one player.
I wanted to mention that I loved this game as a child, but I remember almost nothing about it except very bright colors and pinball.
All right.
So I was right about the pinball part, and I remember loving this game, and I'm hesitant to even play it because I feel like I'm going to ruin my memory of the game.
Let's do it.
Well, let's try. I decided... Okay.
All right. It's very colorful. You were right about that.
I like this guy. You can play as Elvis. Look at his hips.
His name is Billy, actually. It's not Elvis. It's Billy.
So they each have their little goofy animation.
Right.
Is that supposed to be Johnny Cash? I think that's supposed to be Johnny Cash.
Maybe. Paul, Lisa, and Diana.
So these are probably supposed to be like pop stars or something.
Yeah. If they are references, I don't get them because I'm in a shut-in. Is this actually pinball we're about to... Yes. Okay.
Okay, so the color scheme is very similar to what I remember. All right, you press down.
Let's pull the plunger. All right.
All right, so it looks like the A button does the right flipper, and the D-pad does the left flipper, which is pretty standard for an NES pinball game.
Yeah. All right, so it's pinball then.
Yeah, it's pinball.
I had nothing wrong with that. There's actually a game called Pinball for the NES, I think, right?
Yep. This is better than that.
Is it?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure this seems a little bit better than that.
All right.
You can't really get the feel. Oh no, you can't really get the feel of pinball though because you can't control the exact the force of the actual flipper that you could on an actual pinball machine. So video game pinball has always been a little bit crappy.
Yeah. Agreed. Except for Pokemon Pinball, that game was amazing.
That was pretty fun.
And had the Rumble Pack built in, which was really nice.
So you always hit the ball at the max. Wow, I couldn't have saved that one. So you always hit the ball at the maximum
velocity.
Velocity, yeah.
Maximum force or whatever you want to say. So I could see how that becomes a problem, but I think it's something that you can design around, especially because this is a digital pinball machine. You can really design it to work with that maximum force issue. Now, can you tilt in this game too, or are you really you're stuck with these two buttons?
I think I'm stuck with these two buttons. I think that was my last ball as well.
Yeah, seems like it.
I wasn't trying very hard.
Oh, it's all right. But I just wanted to get a feel for it.
It's fine.
Are there other games?
Yeah, there's a bunch of mini games on this.
So is this just a mini game collection then? Is that the deal?
Yeah.
Continued. All right. Rockin' Ball.
Oh, I do like the logo quite a bit.
Too.
It's a little sloppy, but I like the style of it.
Yeah, it's got a nice color set.
So let's see. How do we switch? Okay. Oh, I see. It's all with D-pad. So I guess let's try the second one. It's money.
It looks like a money game.
10 balls. Special one. I don't know what. Pick one of the following: power or skills. Special 1P. 5 balls. Max flipper. I don't know.
You probably want. I don't know.
Special 1P.
There we go.
So this is called 9 ball.
Oh. And no directions needed.
Yeah, I think this is the way that they used to justify this was it's in the manual. But if you buy this game used or you get it at the video store where the manual is lost, you don't know. Okay, so I bet 200. Oh, it's a pinball game.
All right. Well, I mean, to be fair, that's totally justifiable. You know,
this seems more like pachinko almost, though.
It does. But it has flippers.
Well, looks like I screwed that one up.
You really suck at this game, man.
Oh shit! I hit the.
There we go. It's all related to your skill. Wait, what?
Oh, did I think I paused it? Yeah.
Oh, there you go. All right. That was totally skill based and not random. Yeah, it looks like a cross between.
You can't shake.
Oh.
The B button shakes. Okay, so there is a way to tilt.
Okay, so that's useful actually. That's quite nice.
So that's definitely.
Oh, cool.
Obviously, you can't get quite as much control as you would from. Oh, so you have to get the ball into those. Yeah,
there you go.
So you can't get quite as much control as you would on an actual pinball machine, but you have a little bit more control than we initially thought.
Yeah, I think the leniency for tilting can kind of make up for that lack of control, as far as how much force you're putting into each hit here.
Another thing I've been thinking about actually a lot lately. It's kind of a dark and creepy thing.
Yeah.
Not really, in some ways, but is how much more detached we're becoming from reality by being in the digital world more and more. So like before, games would involve like using your body. It was like sports mostly, right? Or if it was like a game that you would play with your mind, it would be something like chess, like a board game, and it's something you interact with physically in the world. And then as we get closer to video games, we go into pinball, pinball, but that's still, you have to use your body for that. It's a lot of feeling involved than just visuals. And but then when you get to a video game like this, you lose that, you lose the feeling. You have the feel of the buttons, but the buttons are either on or off.
Yeah.
Right? It's digital. It's not analog. It's not
Well, all I will say in response to that is I've been looking at videos of I think it's the Valve, the Vive, and the Oculus Rift. That looks to be, certainly it's being touted as the next generation of gaming, but I think it has the potential to reintroduce the body or physical element that you might be looking for.
Yeah, well, I didn't say I was necessarily looking for it. It's just more of an observation.
And just a change, I guess, a paradigm shift, if you want to use such a word or phrase.
So I guess I won some amount of points there.
Yeah.
Okay.
I guess you won. So you bet money, you land the ball on the spot, and all right.
Let's see what the other games are on this. If there's anything else that isn't pinball.
We might be running out of time here anyway. Let's give it a little reset. Give it the old college reset.
All right. I don't know what this is. Bomber, thunder, or attack? Let's do thunder.
All right.
All right. Well, we'll be Elvis this time.
Battle Flipper. This looks like a... Oh, it's a pinball.
It's pinball. Okay, so Rockin' Ball is a pinball game.
But, okay.
The gravity switch. This is pretty awesome.
It's two-player pinball, actually. This would be really cool for co-op.
Wait,
the other players on the top.
The flippers just shifted around.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yeah, the other players on the... So, like, this would be a two-player thing.
This is really cool. I've never seen anything like this.
So I'm on the other side now. It flips sides for each ball. Each point, it flips sides. So that I think if you're on the bottom, probably you have a little bit of an unfair advantage just because it's, it makes more sense to your human brain that gravity would go down.
Yeah. Oh, that's weird.
Yeah, this is very weird and really unique, and I really like it. I can see why I like this game.
Why did the flippers move? Oh my god.
The flippers move. Yeah, the flippers just move up and down. Probably to save. It's probably to save memory.
Yeah.
So that it doesn't slow down too much by having too many moving elements on the screen.
It seems like the goal is just to knock away the opponents. Those three things, whatever those are called.
They're little bumpers at the bottom.
That's really nice. I'm surprised.
This is very, very unique and really cool at the same time.
Huh. Tilting.
The control is pretty solid.
It kind of makes you wonder why you don't see a lot of pinball games anymore. I mean, they do come out every once in a while, but by and large, this is mostly done with, this era.
So I'm playing this really badly.
Yeah. Well, I think we've seen about enough anyway.
Let's try the last game, because there's one more game on here.
Alright.
Let's hit reset. I didn't realize how much content there was in Rockin' Ball.
So it looks like you get 4 games, up to 4 players.
Soccer or ice hockey?
Lots of variation. I bet you anything that it's pinball. The sports pinball. Oh!
I think this was my favorite game, actually.
Whoa.
In here. I don't even know which color I am.
It looks like foosball a little bit. Whoa. Okay, so I think it is. It's like.
I'm the pink guy. I see. Yeah, this is somewhat like
foosball.
I think I remember this being my favorite part of the game because I remember something that wasn't pinball. I knew there was something that wasn't pinball, but it is pretty similar to pinball.
So this is interesting. If you divide this in half, like horizontally across the middle, the gravity changes, just like the other pinball game we just played. So on the top half here, the gravity changes to go upward, which is supposed to simulate, I guess, a slope. So like the top of this, like the center of this game board is the highest point.
Yeah, it kind of looks like a slope the way that the lines are there, and the way that the graphics indicate this is really cool.
Yeah, it uses the diagonals on the end here to simulate a slope. It looks really cool, actually. It's fairly clear what this is supposed to be. This is nice. I'm surprised a lot by this. A lot of really cool things here. A lot of really cool ideas.
Oh, this Rockin' Ball.
I just wanted to point out that center, that black thing there in the center of the icon, says Jap.
Does it? Oh, interesting. Oh, I'm on the bottom now, huh?
Oh, I see. This is really cool.
Yeah, it's nice the balance that they make you switch sides because you might get used to playing one side and it's kind of unfair if both players are used to a certain side, so that it flips it back and forth. This seems like a really good, like just a party 2-player game.
Yeah.
For the old days. But now we have Smash Brothers.
So. Well, it was nice to take a look anyway.
Yeah, I enjoyed it.
Alright, our final game today is Digger, The Legend of the Lost City, starring Digger T. Rock.
That's where the rock came from.
So I've never played this game. This time I can confidently say that I've never played this game. But I guess you have, huh?
No, I've never played it, actually.
Oh!
It was made by Rare, and you know what? Actually, I think I have played this.
Oh.
I have played this before.
Oh, okay.
I just recognized this is the demo. This isn't actually us playing, but I have played this before.
So what struck me was this is a Rare game, but the company Rare.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it actually recently came out. They released a collection for...
Oh, Rare Replay.
Yeah, Rare Replay. That's what it was.
This was on there.
Yeah, this is in there.
Oh.
So.
Okay. Was this one of their first games, or was it their first game?
No. I don't think so. I'm pretty sure it wasn't their first game. I'm not sure what their first game was, but I don't think it was this.
Okay.
So I guess I'll give it a shot.
Yeah, yeah. Alright.
So you dig. You don't have to press any buttons. He just digs.
It seems pretty intuitive.
I'm guessing this pipe? Oh.
Huh. Alright.
It's like an elevator. So you kind of auto-slide down these slopes.
That's pretty cool.
I found when you can climb in there.
It looks hard, but I'm assuming it's not that hard to control.
Teleported me over to here. That's kind of weird and interesting. There wasn't really any indication for that, so I don't know if that was a secret or what's going on there.
Whoa! What is the goal here exactly?
I think to get treasure.
Because you have a time limit there in the corner, the bottom left corner, and it looks like the door is closing. Like you're gonna be stuck in here.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna run out of time probably.
Maybe you have to get treasure and get out the same way you came in? Oh! That just reset the time. But why? Oh, it's the same
that's the
door.
exit. I think that's the exit.
Yeah.
So yeah, the control is a little bit clunky. I think I'm timed on this. Just because turning around, they have an actual turning around animation.
I did notice that, but it looks really smooth.
It looks nice, yeah. It looks nice, but I think I guess I got hit by the rock there. I think that was just a bonus stage though, because it was all differently colored. Like the whole game is neon colored.
Yeah,
this game kind of reeks of the 90s.
Yeah, it does. Also, there's no background at all, which is
it's just black.
It's kind of jarring. But yeah, that turning around animation is really nice. It looks really smooth, but if it's impacting gameplay, like you said it is, then maybe that's not such a... Maybe you don't want it.
Yeah, that's why you don't see...
Look at his face.
In animation. Yeah, he looks really upset.
He turns into an old man.
Oh, okay. You take fall damage.
That's interesting. I don't know if I've ever seen a game... Is there a game for NES where you take fall damage that you can think of?
Donkey Kong Jr.? Donkey Kong?
Oh, yeah, I guess that's true. That's true, yeah. Alright. This is cool, so it has you can go in any direction, it's not just straight left to right platforming. This is pretty cool.
So if you hammer on these, you can kind of move these around, so I guess these are sort of like block pushing puzzle type of things.
Oh, okay.
So it looks like it probably gets to be... Oh. I just tapped that with my... when you die, you respawn right where you died. So that's kind of nice. That's... You don't see in many old games that have that type of mechanic to them.
Usually you have to start the level over.
So I don't think I'm going to get anywhere if I go down here. No.
How do you move those?
This is very rare music, also. The bass line.
Is it?
Yeah. The music sounds like old rare music, like Battletoads. The voice they used for the bass.
Oh, I see.
It's very similar. It's a very similar type of bass line, I guess.
Do you know who composed the music?
For Secret Mushroom.
For Battletoads? The only guy I know affiliated with Rare is Grant Kirkhope. I'm assuming it wasn't him.
No, I'm not really sure. Oh, I fell. Oh.
I think you're out of time.
Yeah, I am out of time.
Oh, but you're not dead.
The door closed, but it didn't kill me.
You can probably open it again with that pipe-looking thing up there. That's what you did last time.
Oh, I see. That pipe thing probably is like a switch to activate the door opening, and then you just have to basically start the level over.
Okay, so you're not actually... You're not punished for running out of time in this game, it seems like.
Yeah, you just...
It's nice.
You just have to go back, and you don't actually... Your character doesn't die, though.
That's pretty cool. That's a cool idea.
So, I can hit select and use these items.
Oh, check that out.
That's pretty good to know.
That's a rope. Spelunky rope.
I'm not sure how to use it, though. Okay, that's... I'm not sure if that hurts you, but...
You used it. What?
I can drop...
You can drop those. Maybe you can use them to lure enemies or something.
Yeah, I'm not really sure.
Huh. Use that rope.
Maybe you can only use a rope from up to go down. Oh, that's my guess.
We don't have it selected right now.
I know it keeps unselecting it. Every time I try to use it, it keeps unselecting.
I see.
Let's try it over here.
Yeah.
So this game's kind of neat in that it actually borrowed. I think Spelunky may have borrowed some elements from this game.
Yeah.
Or maybe a game that this influenced.
Okay, iframes. iframes, please. Give us iframes. This is really cool. Again, I'm impressed. I've never... Yeah.
So yeah, the ladder thing. I think what was the name of the game that really influenced Spelunky? I can't think of it.
La Mulana?
Yeah, that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I think that was probably influenced by this and maybe Pitfall and
maybe.
Kind of can see the evolution of game. I keep doing that. I'm trying to talk and play at the same time here.
This game looks like it makes a lot of changes to the base left to right platformer gameplay. You know, you're going in all directions. You can go up. You know, you're not worried about gravity so much, except when you take fall damage.
So I'm thinking it's a lot of puzzles.
Yeah,
a lot of it's kind of a puzzle, 2D platforming puzzle game. This could be really fun to play through if you're into old games.
Yeah, I wish we had more time to play it. This is quite... Bless you.
Oh, I died.
I like how you melt whenever you die. You just melt. Game over. Well, that was really fun.
Well, thanks for watching Game Soup Classic Analysis.